fucking talk if I'm always fucking coughing so loud I'm fucking hacking up my fucking lungs. But yeah, hey there everybody, it's your friend Daniel Hutchins. Yep, the one and the only Daniel Hutchins that actually has a fucking waste of my fucking time to realize that hey, people aren't doing anything. It's Sunday. So come on and join your friend to have me just tell you some shit. Okay. So right now, we're just fucking around watching some Family Feud from 2007 that's unscripted with John O'Hurley. And yeah, this was like the transition between Trippy Dick Dawson and Steve Harvey, the people's favorite host. But right now, do I look like I give a dim ass diddling fuck about anything right now? No, I don't. I'm just glad that we're almost done with 2025. Oh boy, oh fucking howdy. This has been a roller coaster this year. It's been a real roller coaster. It's been up and down and up and down and really up and really down and really up and really down. It's like whoop-de fucking whoop, whoop-de fucking whoop, whoop-de fucking whoop, whoop-de fucking whoop. And then I realized, oh shit. Well, hey, maybe 2026 is not going to look so bad after all. We're going to have a Supergirl movie. We're going to have a fucking Spider-Man movie. We're going to have the fucking series of Green Lantern. I don't know. 2026 is already looking fucking promisable as far as the comic book stuff goes. But that's normally what we do when the new season of the new Hutchins Hut season is. It's been a tradition we've been doing for as long as we can humanly remember, back when we were starting this channel about, before most of you guys got here. And if you're still here watching me, then consider yourself a legend. Because, let me tell you, the biggest jumps in this channel are all people I went to school with. Or most of you, some people I know from school. So, let old Daniel tell you a story, alright? Let old Daniel, the old dinosaur, tell you a story. Long time ago, when I realized I was trying to build this channel up, I realized, oh, will I ever get to 500 subscribers? Well, it took a long time, so hey, remember, share this video to your friend, and maybe, if you help me reach my goal somewhere in life, maybe we might get there. Maybe we'll get there. Who knows? But because there are people actually trying to enjoy their weekends and their Sunday evenings after having a dumbass day at church. Because, people say, oh, yeah, is God real? Is God really real? I don't know. You can't see him, so I don't know. Games of the old systems are superior to the new. I'm just going to give you guys a true-false question, okay? Here we go. It's a kind of an easy one, okay? Games of the old system are superior to the new. It's a true or false. There is no right and wrong. It's just true or false. Games of the old system are superior to the new. True or false? I'm not going to tell you my answer. I just want you the answer. Games of the old system are superior to the new. It's kind of easy. I make my questions kind of easy. Now, if you don't think they're easy, then drop that down in the chat room. As long as you understand that I know more than the average person. So, game of the old system, are they superior to the new? True or false? I want to just have one person do one vote. I don't care who it is. I just want somebody to magically answer my question. Hold on. Wait. You said false. Okay, alright. Okay, so whoever answered false, I want to kind of wonder, why did you guys say false? Okay, salt and vinegar is the best flavor of chips. True or false? Okay, true or false? Since you guys love this so much, let's do it. Salt and vinegar is the best flavor of chips. True or false? This is kind of fun. Let's do this true and false more often. If you guys want to have a true and false Q&A video, let me know. Hit me up in the comments after this live show. If you guys want me to do some more true and false questions, just let me know. Salt and vinegar is the best flavor of chip. True or false? There is no right and wrong. It's just your opinion. That's the beautiful thing about this world. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Hey, there you go. Hey, wait. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's the magic. There's the magic. It just answers itself like magic. Okay. 50-50. Hey, I like that. Okay, let's do another one. Seattle is the best city in the West. True or false? Here you go, guys. Here's the next one. Hey there, Zenit. How's it going, buddy? How's it going there, Zenit? Special shout out to your boy, Zenit. Okay, Seattle is the best city of the West Coast. Again, the answers again are true or false. There is no right or wrong. Seattle is the best city of the West Coast. True or false? And there's two people that voted, and they said false. Let's keep this party rhyming. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy or smarter than the X-Men. True or false? There you go, guys. Here's the next one. Since you guys love this so much. Guardians of the Galaxy are smarter than the X-Men. True or false? This is fun, ain't it? Guardians of the Galaxy, are they smarter than the X-Men? True. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys are an incredible audience. Don't you know that? Okay, so now let's do another one. Okay, guys, here's the next question. I hope a kind person donates you. Keep this up. Thank you, Zenit. I appreciate you guys. I don't think I have enough subscribers to get donations, but if you guys ever do, that would be great. If you build up my channel big enough, maybe we might have donation. Maybe we might have I don't know, maybe someday someone will donate me. Because I am broke. I could really use the money. The money could be really useful. I can buy that so I could buy some more toys for my room or some collectibles or some Black Series or Marvel Legends or something. Fantastic Four Best Human Torch is the actor in 0507. Thank you guys. You guys are on top of the ball today. You're on top of the world. Yes, you are. So, sea captains eat a buffet on their on their on their boat travels. True or false? Here you go, guys. This is a fun one. Sea captains eat buffet on their boat travels. True or false? Sea captain eats buffet on their boat. True or false? Hey, there you go. You guys are right on Johnny with the spot. Because you know the captains on the sea, they don't eat the buffet, but the people who go on the boat travels do. That's excellent. You guys are on top of it today. All right. Detroit is the worst city. There you go. Go. There's another one for you. This is if you know your history. Detroit is the worst city of America. True or false? Okay, this should be an easy one for you all that are history. Detroit is the worst city of America. And you said false? Okay. I'd like to see the person who voted false. Reveal yourself. I don't know. Detroit is the worst city of America? Okay. Good. So, explain to me again. If Detroit isn't the worst city of America, drop down in the comment what is the worst city of America. I double dog dare you. Here you go, guys. Here's another one. Here's another true or false question, okay? Here we go. Saying God bless you makes women giggle in their own way. Oh, I think it isn't bad, but I don't think I have a country that's bad. Hey, that's good, Zenit. That's good. That's good. There are some countries that, can say that people paint them in a bad light, in a bad image, but unless you're like in the GOB party or something like that, then the grand old bastard party. But hey, again, if you're a grand old bastard that follows the grand old bastard party, then yeah, I don't know. You're entitled to your opinion if you have it, but hey, that's alright. Saying God bless you makes women giggle in their own way. Okay. False? Okay. Explain to me again why they say that's false. Again, I don't know. If you say God bless in the right way to a woman and she giggles, then I don't know. Maybe you might have a girl that's younger than you. Or maybe you might be able to do it like to an older woman. But hey, if there's one thing that all of us have in common, older women are actually smarter than younger women. Let me just tell you that, my friend. Oh boy, oh howdy. Sometimes we men could be a bunch of idiots sometimes. But hey, look on the bright side. At least we have women to keep ourselves in check so that when we realize we are not doing the things that they want us to do, hey, maybe having a partner or a spouse or a girlfriend isn't such a bad idea. I've been broken by so many girls back in high school and college. Well, I wasn't really college, but I don't know, but whatever. Year, year old 4-year olds need to get Okay, so here is the next question for all you fathers and mothers out there. Okay, so all you maybe saying God bless you might make them say thank you. Good. Yeah, Zenit, that's right. Okay. Now the next question the next question I have for you guys is 4-year-old 4-year-olds need to get out of diapers. True or false? 50-50. Okay. I love this. This is actually going really good. Um, saying okay, gosh, this is fun. Hey, this is a lot of fun. Okay, next poll. Yes, I think they don't need one because they're old enough, perhaps. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Saying profanity in front of your children is bad father behavior. Okay, this is the next question for you people out here. Saying profanity in front of your kids is bad father behavior. Yeah, I can't even talk. Saying profanity in front of your children is bad father behavior. And all you guys said is 100% true. Hey, maybe because I shout profanity so often, maybe I won't be a father. Hey, maybe it's better if I stay single and not mingle. Hey, maybe what I need to do. Hey, it's better staying single. You don't have to have any attachments or have half your possessions go to somebody else. Hey, yeah, take it from me. I don't know. Okay, guys, here's the next true or false question. Are you guys ready? Here you go. Should I go to bed because it's 2:42 p.m. but watching this is interesting? Oh yeah, you can get some sleep if you want, Zenit. You can still come back whenever you want. My hut is always open. My hut is open to you whenever you want to come back. I'll always open up my hut. If you want to come in my hut and hang out, you're always welcome. We love you, Zenit. We love you, man. We love you. And tell your family that uh, that they're awesome and that they're beautiful people. Okay, they're much beautiful folks out here in this world. Okay, the next question I have here is: eating salad every day is a woman trait of life. True or false? Eating a salad every day is a woman trait in life. True or false? Yeah, I want to decide, but it's indecisive and it's 2 p.m. in the night. So I'll talk to you some more later. I will tell them, okay, thank you, Zenit. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for dropping in. You can come into the channel and talk and socialize whenever you want. My hut's always open. My channel and my room is always open to you. We love you, man. We love you. Eating a salad every day is a woman trait of life. Okay, yeah, good night. And then you said yes. Eating a salad every day is a woman trait of life. Hey, I love that. I love you guys. You guys are such a great audience. Don't you know? I love each and every one of yous. You know that? Um year end sales or overrated? Yes or no? Here we go. This is just a yes no answer now. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, year end sales are overrated. Yes or no? Okay, guys. All right. Year end sales, are they overrated? Yes or no? That's the only choices you got, guys. Yes or no? Yes or no? Year end sale or overrated? But you know what, I might stay here for a while. It is kind of fun. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the show, Zenon. I am glad you enjoy it. Year end sales, are they overrated? Nope. I love it. I love it. You guys say they're not overrated. Yay! I love it. I love them too. I love them too. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I super duper love you guys. You know I do. Okay, so the next question is Crazy Train is Ozzy's best song. True or false? Okay, guys. Okay. Crazy Train is Ozzy's best song. True or false? Now, you guys remember we actually lost a legend this year, and we are really, really sad that we lost our friend Ozzy. Yeah, Crazy Train is Ozzy's best song. True or false? And you guys said true. Yeah, that's my guys. I love you. I love you. I love you guys. You know, Crazy Train is awesome because I've been riding it before I dropped in. You know I do. Yeah, no, I did. Mm, Deadpool is the best anti hero of the 21st century. Yes or no? Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here's another one. This is to be an easy one. Deadpool is the best anti-hero in the 21st century. Yes or no? Deadpool is the best anti-hero of the 21st century. Yeah or no? Well, that was easy. You guys said yes. I love it. I love it. Now, which Deadpool movie is your favorite? The first one, the second, or the third? I don't know. The second one was kind of a little. First one was a masterpiece in its own right, and I don't know. The third one hit pretty hard too. So that's hard. Um, how many donuts can you eat before getting tired? One or two, two or three, three or four, or five or more. Okay, guys, so here's the next one. This should be a fun one. If your name is Homer Simpson, this is your question. How many donuts can you eat before you get tired? One or two, two or three, three or four, or five or more? Five or more. How many donuts can you eat before you're tired? Five or more. Yeah, my man. You know. You know, The Simpsons is actually coming up with a sequel. It's gonna happen in like a couple of years. Yeah, Fox has renewed The Simpsons. Don't you know? Fox has renewed The Simpsons. Yeah, they renewed it for another several more seasons. They ordered several more seasons of it, and then you realize, oh, why did they renew it? Well, mostly because people love Homer, because Homer is the best stupid father. That he's a stupid father, but people love him for it because he's just a bunch of stupid all around. People say, who's stupid? Homer or Peter Griffin? Now, that's going to be my next question. Who is more stupid? Homer or Peter Griffin? Okay, this is the next question. Here you go, guys. Here's the next question. This should be fun. Who is more stupid, Homer or Peter Griffin? Who is more stupid, Homer or Peter Griffin? This is fun. 100% Homer. I love it. Who is more stupid, Homer or Peter Griffin? And you guys said Homer. Yeah. Yeah. Who's the worst? Who's the worst? Okay. Okay, guys, this should be easy. Who's the worst princess character? Moana, Tiana, Anna and Elsa, or Rapunzel? Who is the worst princess character? Remember, Anna and Elsa are always together. So who is the worst? Moana, the Princess and the Frog, Frozen. Collectively, they're always together. Anna and Elsa always are together. They're always tied together. Or should we say Rapunzel? Who is the worst princess character? Tiana. There we go. There we go. Princess and the Frog. Yeah, there we go. There you go. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. All right. Next question. Zelda is better than Link. Yes or no? There we go. Here's the next question for all you guys who have lived in the 80s. Zelda is better than Link. This is for all you guys that have been around in the 1980s. More specifically, the later part of the 80s. Zelda is better than Link. Here we go. Cheers. Yes, and it. Cheers. Okay, Zelda is better than Link. This should be a super easy one. Is Zelda better than Link? Yeah. Okay, gotta go. Good night. Okay. You get your sleep, Zenit. I'll talk to you in the future. Okay, Zelda is better than Link. Is it a yes or a no? Okay, guys, you gotta remember, we're not talking about Princess Zelda. We're talking about the original Zelda, okay? Zelda is better than Link. It's either a yes or a no, okay? Okay. If you guys don't get this one, then I think we're going to have to reconsider our friendship. Come on. Zelda is better than Link. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is Zelda better than Link? Now remember, Zelda gave us all those good games. Link is just a little sad excuse of him that's always trying to save the princess with the same name of Zelda. And he trying to go, and it's like, yeah. So which one do you like more, Zelda or Link? Zelda is better than Link. Is Zelda better than Link? Yes or no? Again, yeah. If you guys don't answer this one, then I don't know. Well, we're already almost half hour into this live show. And we already have 4 loves on this video already. I don't know. Well, maybe because you already aren't going to answer the question because you already know the answer. You already know the answer is Zelda. You guys already know the answer is Zelda. So let me do a different question that you guys probably will have more fun with. Okay, so Texas is worse than Florida. Okay. Let me see. All right. True or false? This is another true or false question, guys. This is all opinion. Is Texas worse than Florida is? Is Texas worse? Is Texas worse than Florida? Remember, is Texas worse than Florida? Remember, and you guys said false. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. All right. But it's like, okay. Now, people wise, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other stuff, yeah. Sport wise, yeah. Uh, Other thing is, yeah, sure. Food wise, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you guys that one. Okay. Reasons to avoid the news is depression. True or false? Here you guys go. Here's the next question, guys, for all you guys that are ready to answer my trivia questionnaire. Okay, guys. Reasons to avoid the news is depression. True or false? Remember, guys, there is no right and wrong. It's all about how you see it. Reasons to avoid the news is depression. As I'm enjoying myself a nice cup of Dr. Pepper that I had all the way from 2 hours ago. Reasons to avoid the news is depression. Okay, I see that people are starting to kind of slow down on these polls. Or maybe they just don't know the answer to the polls. But if you don't understand the answers to the polls, that's okay. Because sometimes, we get unsure about stuff. So, I'm going to close that one because, I don't know. I'm going to ask another one. Hold on. Here you guys go for all your guys that are worried about your health and well-being. Here y'all go. Here's the next poll. Pop-Tarts are not good for breakfast. This is for all the moms and the dads that have kids. Pop-Tarts are not good for breakfast. Pop-Tarts are not good for breakfast. True or false? This should be a fun question. You don't want to look at it in a negative sense, or you could look at it in a positive sense. I was like, the question here again, my friends, if you just are trying to tune in, it's Pop-Tarts are not good for breakfast. Pop-Tarts are not good for breakfast. Pop-Tarts are not good for breakfast. True or false? Yeah, I guess it's from a certain point of view, I guess. If you have a favorite flavor, then your answer is false. But then if you have a hatred to Pop-Tarts, then you say true. That's all I'm going to say. Or Pop-Tarts not good for breakfast. True or false? Are Pop-Tarts not good for breakfast? True or false? Since you guys did not answer the other question where I said reading to avoid Dewey's depression, I'm really hoping and praying. I'm on my hands and my knees sitting down on the toilet taking a number P right now, and I'm hoping that you guys answer this question because are Pop-Tarts not good for breakfast? Now remember, they are packed full of added sugars, and additionally, it doesn't matter how you enjoy them. You can freeze them, you could toast them, you can just eat them how they are. I don't know. Well, Pop-Tarts not good for breakfast. Well, I don't know where everybody went. Well, I don't know. Who cares? Well, guess what, guys? I guess we're gonna have to change gears because I guess people don't want to play the pole games anymore. So because nobody wants to play the polls anymore, and one of our special favorite watchers has already went to sleep because it's like 2 a.m. where he is, I guess we're going to do the next best thing. What's the next best thing after polls? Well, we're going to comic book universe. That's what the channel was originally built towards. To entertain you guys in the universe. Educate you guys in the universe. Ah, man. We're going to educate you guys in the universe. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We the Hutchins Hut. Yes, the Hutchins Hut. Make no mistakes. Unless you want to be the one that makes them. Make no mistake. Unless you want to be the one that makes them. Okay, well, I'm kind of tired, but I'm still pushing out content. You know why? Because that's what I do. I like to try to stay true to all of my audiences by the power and extension of Ken. I want to make sure that you guys are learning something. Every time you hop on the show, I want you guys to remember I love you guys. I always do. I always love everybody, you know. I have to love the people who watch me. So, that's what I do. I deliver stuff that is so great and so true. And I don't know. Well, because I had an enormous lunch at the birthday party from my friend, but I'm also kind of tired, mostly because I ate a bunch of corn dogs and I had a lot of tater tots and I had some Dr. Peppers and you know, and I also played 5 games of golf, 3 of which I won. But the one rule at the golf center is you can't play like a Happy Gilmore. Because you know Happy Gilmore, you know, he's kind of violent. Which is funny because he is one of the most famous examples of pop culture with golf. Right on under there with Tiger Woods. Oh my god, what is going on with my mouse? What the fuck? Did I turn my mouse off by accident or something? Oh, I must have disabled my keypad by accident. That's probably why my sister was having a hard time with my mouse. Oh, well, well, what did my sister and I say to my English teacher? Well, if I could ever find my damn mouse, that'd be excellent. Ah, ah, I don't even know where my mouse is. Where is my mouse? My mouse sucks. Oh my god, I can't even go and do anything. Well, let's see. Where the fuck did my mouse go? Well, maybe I could restart my computer or power my computer off and try again. Well, I don't know. I wanted to read you guys some comic book universe, but I don't know. I actually have something else I think I'll do. Oh, wow. My computer figures out why the hell it's not working. But yeah. Uh, well, I guess my sister and brother were hungry because I filled up on junk up at the golf course with my friends up at a birthday party. So, uh, I don't know. All I could say was, this has been one hell of a weekend. Let me tell you something, sonny boy. It has been a real hoot. This weekend has been a real hoot. Well, I only have a little bit of beer. I only have a little bit of beer. But is that stopping me from doing what I'll do best? No, it isn't. Not even in the Kermit the Frog sense. Yeah, I got myself an athletic IPA. It's a non-alcoholic beer that my sister and brother have discovered I actually like. Despite the fact it's actually more healthier, and it's only got 65 grams of alcohol stuff in it. So I don't know. Well, hey, look on the bright side. At least I have the house to myself still. Well, brother and sister get some time to themselves because I annoyed the hell out of them. So, hey, maybe it's for the best. I don't know. So, well, oh shit. Well, that can's empty. So, oh, what the hell? Well, let's put on my sunglasses so I look cool. There we go. There we go. Give my glasses a break and try and see if I can test my luck by reading with my sunglasses. Yeah, I like to walk on the streets with my sunglasses too. Yeah, yes I do. And I actually have my mouse working again. Thank goodness. I was kind of afraid I was going to lose my mind like DMX. But hey, look on the bright side. At least I have the house for myself for a few hours before my brother and sister do decide to go home from wherever tap set location they go. Do I look like I give a Timmy Turner a fuck about what is going on? Nope, no I don't. No I don't. But hey, that's not that bad because remember I am the great Daniel. So whatever the great Daniel does is what I do best. I just try my darndest to ensure that you guys have some content. Yes, sir. So, I also think it's kind of stupid that the first result that comes up every time you search on CBR is a cord blood registry. Cord blood registry? I'm not trying to go to the blood bank. I'm just trying to read some comic books. But, yeah, well, uh, what is going on with a boy Shaggy? Or boy Shaggy? Shaggy, Matthew Lillard. Matthew Willard. What's going on with Matthew Willard? Well, he has broke his silence on the Scream. The Scream franchise. He was on the Scream franchise, don't you know? Matthew Lillard, our friend Shaggy Rogers. What is going on with old boy Shaggy Rogers and how he broke his silence on the screen after 30 years after he died on this movies? Well, Matthew Lillard, you know, our boy Shaggy Rogers. He's a good friend of mine, don't you know? He's a good friend of the channel. We talked about him so many times on the channel that all you guys know Shaggy is the stuff. He's the real deal. So he was supposed to come back to the Scream franchise. However, he's supposed to reprise his role as Stu Macher, after 30 years ago. However, Scream 7 is supposed to happen next year in the month of February. However, Matthew Lillard has taken some time to figure out if he's going to return or not. However, since his character died on the screen back 30 years ago, people said, he's been currently seen to be in production help with your friend Five Nights at Freddy's that has opened up to be the return to the scary genre. Turns out he was excited to return to see him in the next movie next year for Scream. However, he was so pumped and enthusiastic like your boy Shaggy always does. He's pumped up and enthusiastic and he's just a stoner. Like Shaggy Rogers. Like we know he is Shaggy. He's the real deal. So then he said, whoa. Get your opinions. Oh, what do you mean? Sir? Your legs. Just throwing up heaps of, I know, my movie. He joked, zoinks! Go grab your TV and throw it on my head. I'm about to go live again. Hey! All kiddings aside, Shaggy Rogers, your boy Matthew Lillard, admits he's a little bit scared that the audience will start asking him if he'll return in Scream 7. Well, I don't know. People said you want me to come back? I guess, but I don't know if people remember me. So, this is also 30 years ago since my character died. I mean, I could work, but I'm too busy making sandwiches in the mystery machine and smoking a bunch of marijuana to give two f's about what is happening around me or the people that. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm by myself. Right. So then he goes to his director and he tries to figure out why does the director want him to come back. Well, Shaggy is so scared about his comeback because people don't know or they don't remember who his character was. And we just said just a couple minutes ago who his character was. He plays Stu. Okay, so people said he told People magazine back in the day he's a little scared about coming back. I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I want to come back. I would rather go back to the mystery machine and sleep on a waterbed and have a bunch of lava lamps and listen to my Beatles records and pretend like I don't give two fat diddly dim fucks and have myself a Mile High sandwich from my boys at the Mile High Sandwich Club, eh? Yeah, buddy. Like, zoinks! Okay, so he said, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, Shaggy is scared. Yep, like we always know, he's always scared. When opportunity knocks at the door, he's like, I'm looking for a Mr. Rogers. No, I'm not talking about Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm not talking about Mr. Rogers. I'm talking about you. Yeah, Shaggy Rogers. I'm like, Shaggy Rogers? Yeah. Famous stoner is like, oh, can I have myself my sandwiches from the Mile High Club? Can I have them and can you please just leave me alone? Please. I'm just trying to enjoy my sandwiches. I don't care about a character that I did 30 years ago. I just want to hang out in the back of the mystery machine and not give two dimly fucks about anybody or anybody because I just am that good. I'm just Shaggy Rogers. Hey, hey. Okay, so like Shaggy is scared. I mean, we know his character is scared. We know he's scared. Um, huh. Mm, uh, oh shit! I just remembered something. I need to go watch the new Wimpy Kid movie. I hadn't got a chance to yet, for the same reasons why I hadn't seen the Jonas Brother movie yet. I need to try to get on that soon because if I don't, then we can be in a big heap of procrastination. Uh, well, I don't know. It's not like it's going anywhere. Those are both original. So I I don't feel so good right now. Yeah. Well, what else is going on? Yeah. We're going to talk about your friend 007, James Bond. Yeah, we're going to talk about James Bond. Which James Bond are we talking about? Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm taking off this sweater because I'm fucking hot. I'm fucking hot. So hot up here, boy. I was roasting my nuts off when I was outside doing some golf up at my friend's birthday party, and he turned 13. I'm like, hey, good luck. I had a terrible experience when I was 13, so hey, more power to you, Daniel Jr. Yeah, Daniel Jr. Yeah. Yeah, he has the same name as me. Ironic, eh? Yeah, more ironic than the coffee store that is on the corner of George and Market Street up at York City, Pennsylvania. Yeah, 62 years ago, there's a James Bond classic that still hides one of the greatest villains that 007 has ever faced. Who is that? Well, we're about to find out. This is all the way back on the original James Bond 007. The Sean Connery run. Yep, the Sean Connery one. Yeah. Did you know, little fun fact, James Bond's theme song is based on Secret Agent Man, done by my favorite friend, Johnny Rivers. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Also, the deep dive into the universe, and the universe we are saving and trying to educate you in. Ugh, it's impossible to understand or appreciate the idea of this rebuttal against the James Bond movies. Like, oh man. It's like the 60s cinema and the genres of filmmaking. It's so weird. But back in the day, back in the 1960s, yep, that's back when your dads were around. Sean Connery had a really edgy area of his life where they're trying to paint a landscape like Bob Ross. And then basically they recapture the magic, but the magic was already gone. So when they try to establish this idea by multiple forefronts of elements in his franchise that was later picked up by Patrick And then like I was like, oh, okay, sure, all right, sure. But yeah, Patrick. Yeah. Why did I say Patrick? Don't I mean Pierce? Yeah. What I meant was Patrick. Like Patrick is in Star Trek. That happened. I don't know, like 20 years later or 2 decades later. That's what I meant to say. I know I have to cover up my mess ups sometimes on the channel, but hey, that's what I do for the comedy. I do it for the views. I do it for the comedy. I do it for the view. Ah, duh. Anyway, back to what we were saying before we fucked it up. Let's see. So there's a villain from the Sean Connery James Bond, the franchise of 007. Follows this trope, a rather old, outdated trope. So yeah, it's actually all the way back when he was in Russia. Yeah, Russia. I know. Russia. Well, what was James Bond doing up in Russia? Well, he was certainly not watching the Nutcracker Ballet, I can tell you that. He probably wasn't going and trying to learn how to hit up with Rasputin, give him a drink and hit him up like, rah, rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. Ah, Russia. Yeah, what was James Bond doing up in Russia? If you know he wasn't going rah rah Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine, and he wasn't watching ballerinas, well, what was he doing then? Well, if he wasn't doing any of those things, let me tell you. In the 50s and 60s, there was a sledgehammer that smashed into the cinema, and yeah, the rise of a popular spy series we call James Bond 007. Gun. Golden Gun. And yeah, so this idea, okay, so his impact has played a huge part of the genre, of the spy movie genre. He is the one who kind of carried the spy film genre by some later actors that kind of tried to copy him, but they were not as iconic as he is. So then, novels that the movies are based off of were already popular in their own right. So James Bond and his precursor, like references like the North by Northwest or Russia with Love, inspired him to come onto the silver screen. But I don't know. Your grandparents are probably the ones that had all the drive-in movie theaters with all the hot girls in their puffy petticoats underneath their dresses, wearing those really sexy white black shoes, and wearing those I don't know. Maybe you had your sweetheart sitting in the back seat with you, trying to chew some bubble gum, or probably having a fun time with her Barbie doll and her Ken. I don't know. But anyway, back on topic though. To learn the interest of the James Bond franchise, people said, well, which novel would be adopted? Well, there's a lot of people get adopted. Go ask Bruce Wayne. He'll tell you who got adopted. He had 4 Batman's sons. Well, one of them technically wasn't, but yeah. But I mean, you got the reference, right? So now they got this idea to bring Alfred Hitchcock into the picture. A super really old dude, Hitchcock. Oh my god. And they considered this idea for an adaptation of the film based on the book of a similar name and a similar sign set. So then it becomes one of the most popular, if not one of the most popular spy franchises of all time. Decided to try to figure out if you're going to do Doctor No. Eh, eh. Doctor No? Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's like, Doctor No? Is he a doctor that always says no? I don't know. Is he the doctor that always says no to the nurse when he's asking her about doing operations on people? I don't know. Do I look like I know the answers to medical science things? No, I don't. That's why I have a bunch of girls I have crushes on that follow that over at college. So there. So this whole idea was based all the way back on the fifth novel that bent over to the James Bond sequels. Sean Connery solidified his place in the series, the popularized such, and him and his idea, the essential spy sequel, and then the classics that break the box office records that made him the absolute stud that we know today. Stylized elements of such, and well in the focus of his skill as a super gentleman and English spy named James Bond 007, were men in the wine, and the fans expected to see more of his stories and knots. Again for Russia with Love. Then they tried to have this idea that, again, it's this character we call Spectre. Yeah, Spectre. Not to get confused with the DC character, Spectre. Yeah, Spectre. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, Russia with Love has still remained one of the best movies, despite the fact that most of you guys, unless you have a grandma or a grandpa or something, or a father who really loves the James Bond franchise of Sean Connery, well, unless you guys know of his franchises and his sequel, a sequel, a sequel, and a sequel, people said, well, oh, so wait. Oh, now to get into who the villain is. It's not Spectre. It's this guy named Ernest Stavro Blofeld. Ernest Stavro Blofeld. Yeah, Ernest Stavro Blofeld. Yeah, you guys know if you have a father who remembers watching it. Ernest Stavro Blofeld. Yeah, it's unofficial as the why. He pulls a trigger up to James Bond's face, but yet he's one of the weirdest adversaries that's ever ruled the world. And people just seem to realize that, well, he immediately established him, and then he's a force to reckon. However, throughout this series, it's ultimately best to be one of the, the most underrated James Bond villains that ever had walked this earth. Although he deprived himself of this idea that he was going to get remembered, but he wasn't remembered because people forgot he existed, unless your name is somebody that's, been around the time in the 50s and the 60s, or if you had a dad who was growing up as a kid in the 70s or the 80s, depending on where your background was. Not that I want to know your background, unless you want to be my friend, then you can tell me after the show. But anyway, so then they had to defeat him at the end, and basically he is the most concealed villain of the entire franchise because people don't remember who he was. People forgot to know who he was because he's one of the most underrated and underseen, underappreciated villains of the entire spy genre we call James Bond, the 007. He's also played one of the most iconic characters. So, yeah, again, this was all the way back in the 60s. It's like, mm, yeah, what's up?
Hi.
How's it going?
Who's watching you?
Nobody. Well, nobody right now. I'm just trying to read up on the villain that was forgotten by James Bond.
Okay.
You know, the Sean Connery one from the 50s, the 60s, and through the 70s. Until then, he was replaced by our generation, and then after that generation, the Craig generation.
With no glasses on.
Yeah, because I was tired and I needed to rest my eyes, and I was really, really hot, so I had to take that green sweater, which you see if you're prone on the floor or on the bed.
Alright. Love you.
Yeah.
I'm about to do some work.
Work? Okay, sure. Did you guys go out to eat or something?
We did.
That's good because I filled up on junk at the birthday party, so I'm good. I'm probably just gonna take things easy and probably just drink a lot. I don't know. But when I mean drink a lot, I mean I'm not gonna drink a lot of beers. Cause I don't know this beer that I've been drinking here at my desk. I'm sitting on my desk, even though it's not technically a desk. It's a Sam's Club table. But I had this beer that was like, I don't know. I had like 2 sips in it, and yeah, well, I don't know. I also have 2 sodas I left down on the kitchen table downstairs. One I got from my friends at my friend's birthday, and then I also had the one I made last night that I didn't finish yet. So I don't know. But yeah, in case you were wondering who that other person was behind me, that was my sister. Sometimes, sometimes they are the clear blue sky, sometimes she drops out of nowhere, and then she makes sure that I'm actually feeling okay, which she's like, "Are you feeling okay? And why are your glasses off?" Well, I told her that again, it's mostly because, I don't know, I was kind of worn out after beating my friends in 3 games of golf. I lost 2 games. I lost 2 games of golf, but I beat my friends in 3 games. And then, what were the 2 games that I lost in golf? Well, the 2 games I lost in the game of golf was my newfound friend. Uh, yeah, he's only like 15 years old though, but in the future, he's looking at trying to get himself into the same school that I studied from. But yeah, uh, he's in high school. Yeah, he only has like, I don't know, 2 more years. Well, I remember when I was 15. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, I was in sophomore. So sophomore in high school, I think. That's also one of the best times of my high school career. Back when I was, still being a punk to my math teacher, Mrs. Hudak. Man, it feels so long ago since I used to make fun of my math teacher, Mrs. Hudak. She was so freaking fat, she looked like a weeble wobble. I don't know. It's like, I don't really know. And yes, we're already past the 1 hour mark. But I don't know, just. So, yeah. Well, it's the holidays. Kind of. Almost. But, yeah. Until next time, I will see you on the hut.